All right. Assalamu alaikum habibtiis. Kaifa halik inshallah. Kul bikaya li naskul. For everyone, inshallah, life is good. You know, a lot is happening in the world, and I don't want to bring it up on YouTube just because I feel like YouTube for a lot of us is our getaway from reality. So, but inshallah, whoever is watching this video, I just hope, you know, kul bikaya, you know, all is well, and we're just, stuff that's happening in this world right now is not getting to you, and you are still being happy and thriving in life. Because I know, like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to like dwell on that because, like I said, YouTube, for me, even recording this video, this is a getaway from everything. For the next hour, I don't want to have to think about that stuff. I mean, it's very important to think about that stuff, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go ahead and start counting our cash. And as you guys know, my neighbor, they make a lot of noise, and it's really annoying because I don't want to report them because I'm not the type of person who wants to get someone like evicted and notices on their door, but like they make a lot of noise. But if you hear any of it in the video, okay? Anyway, so for today we have $1,060 to unstuff. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. And my the teller gave me some crappy bills today, which y'all know me, I'm not a real stickler on like bills and being crappy and stuff, but I was like, dang, these bills are too crappy. So I'm gonna fix my money before I count it with you guys. Give me just a moment. All right, so let's count this and make sure that it is correct. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $50 on 150. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. $20, $40, $60, $80. Plus 180. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30. Have to make sure I didn't miss a 10. Plus 130. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. We have 80 and 5s. Plus 80. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we have 21s. Plus 20 is 1,060. That is correct. All right. So let's start with, I love how full this tray is today. It's so full. It's never this full, but most of this is bills, so let's not get too excited. All right. As always, we are going to start with our wallet. And you guys, I am not happy with these. In my previous video, I did explain it, but I cut it out because the video was just too long. But I'm not happy with these. Because of where I live in the South, it gets very humid, very hot, and it's kind of messing these up. And I just don't like how they kind of stick together and things like that. So long story short, I'm gonna get some vellum ones, and I don't know when because of my budget, but just be ready for that. So also, if you guys watched my previous video, thank you so much. You know that I prioritized my wallet this week, so a lot of the money that I have left over after bills is going into my wallet. So let's start with that. For groceries, we are doing 100. We're gonna do 150, 220s, and 110. All right, that should give me 50, 70, 90, 100. I usually put my big bills in the bag, but I find myself using my big bills when I go, so I'm gonna just keep it like to the front. All right, gas is gonna get as usual, which is 50. That's gonna be 2 20s and then 2 5s. So how is your guys' week going? Asbun. That's asbun means, am I saying that right? I hope so. It means week. I think I'm saying it right. For anyone who's learning a second language, like when you say stuff in your mind, you're saying it correctly, but when you finally say it out loud, you're not saying it right. And I don't know how to fix that besides speaking more. So I do hope you guys don't mind that I speak Arabic in my videos. It helps me to really memorize and remember the language by speaking it to myself or with you guys or whatever. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Shopping is gonna get 30. It's gonna be and is there any shows that you guys are watching? Is there any books that you're reading? I went to the library today to upload the video before this video, and I saw a book in there, and I can't remember the name exactly, but I wasn't interested in it at first because I keep seeing it's very popular, but I read like the prelogue and it was interesting, so I might read that one. Anyway, so eating out gets 40. That's gonna be 2 20s, 40. Oh, this is a crisp 40. I mean 20. Okay, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might save this one. I'm not really a big stickler on like bills, you know, being nice, but I kind of want to save that for my binder. It's a nice 20. But so yeah, and then I'm watching When the Phone Rings. I told you guys about that, and I am enjoying it so freaking much. Like I'm towards the end, and the series just took like a turn. Like it didn't, but it did. Does that make sense? Because like if you've been watching When the Phone Rings, a Korean, it's like romance, suspense. It's like romance, suspense at the same time, but the beginning is more romance, and then towards the end it gets towards the more suspenseful part, and I'm like, it kept me hooked, and I was very happy about that. Okay, household is gonna get 30, which is gonna be 2 10s. I'm sorry, that's correct. 2 10s and 2 5s. That's 10, 20, 25, and 30. But yeah, I'm like, y'all know how I feel about my Korean shows and my foreign shows in general. I like a lot of foreign shows, and I've really been liking it. Even when life gives you tangerines, I'm still enjoying that. You know, every episode is like an hour and like 20 minutes long. I'm like, how do people sit and watch all day? But I'm trying to finish it, and I'm still liking it. Okay, buffer or miscellaneous, that's just gonna get $10 and 2 5s, so 5 and 10. And I'm also liking these shows because even Singles Inferno, I find the foreign shows to be less, I don't know how to explain this, but American shows, vulgar. I think that's the word I want to use. I find the foreign shows to be less vulgar than American shows. There's not as much nudity or sex, or you know, and things like that. And as a Muslim, I'm trying to lean more towards shows that don't display as much of that. And I find older shows are also the same. Like older American shows and sitcoms are the same way. There's not a lot of nudity, not a lot of sex, not a lot of cursing. You know what I mean? So anyway, we have $3 left. So I'm just gonna put this $3 with this money here. I'm gonna put it in the bag so I don't use it. Those are some nice ones. All right, and that is our wallet for the week. It is good and stuffed. I don't think I have any coins. If you guys know, I did empty my coin jar. So go back and watch that video to see how much we saved. It was a decent amount of money. And these are some receipts I need to scan in to fetch. I will link my fetch below so that you guys can also use my fetch. But as for the coins, what I did with that money, is I spent it on groceries because my fridge was pretty empty. I wanted to save it, but I just couldn't. So I used it on groceries, and it was extra money, and that's the whole point. You know, we save all of that money over time, and it comes in handy for times like this where there may not be food in the fridge, or a bill is due, or we want to buy something for ourselves, you know. So alhamdulillah that I saved those coins up, and it was able to help me out with something that I needed. So yeah, go back and watch that video and see just how much I saved. And you know, it's good ASMR, and it's a good time, a good chit chat video. Anyway, let's move on to the next binder. All right, we are going to move on to the bills binder. You know, we don't like bills, but they're due. So let me move that back a little bit. Y'all, my frame is so small, but I'm trying to fit everything. Okay, so we are gonna move on to our rent. Rent is gonna get $406 today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so rent now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, and 5 and 6. I think my rent is like $805 and some change. So yeah, this should be right on the money. All right, and then transportation, which as you guys know, it's just my car loan. That's gonna be $119 today is what we're stuffing. So let me do 100. Let me put this like this for now. Okay, so that should be 110, 5, and then 4 ones. 2, 3, and 4. All right, now we have 100, 200, 210, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 237. And that is correct. Y'all, I have 2 years left on my car loan, and my car is having like some issues, and I don't know what to do, because when I go to get my car looked at, it's just one issue, but they give you like 20 different issues, and I'm like, y'all, I don't have the $36K that y'all want me to pay for all of these issues. Just tell me the one issue that's causing the problem so I can pay for it. Like, I have the money to pay for at least the one issue, because my car it stops and it stalls at red lights, and Google keeps saying it's either the spark plugs or my filter needs to be changed. I had my spark plugs changed, but I'm thinking that maybe it wasn't the correct ones, or it wasn't done correctly, because I wasn't there when it was done. And my filter, I don't know about that one. But you know, I went and got my car checked and looked at. It cost me $250 something. This was early this year or like late last year, right? And I'm asking the guy, I'm like, okay, I understand all of these problems that you've given me, but like, what is causing the main issue? And he just wouldn't tell me. And it was just very, very irritating, you guys, because I'm like, I don't have this money. This is enough money to buy a house. I don't have it. Like, be for real. I'm 25. So anyway, and that was at Firestone. So I'm just trying to, I don't know what to do. Anyway, my car insurance today, I'll put this in the front. My car insurance is going to get 63, so that's going to be a 50, 60, a 10, and 1, 2, and 3. So now our car insurance has 50, 100, 110, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 126. Yeah, that's correct, because it went up a little bit. So I just overstuffed it by like some change. Okay, our electric bill is we're gonna do 26. All right, 25 and 6. I hope that my electric bill isn't high this month, y'all. I live in the South and it's so freaking humid. Ya Allah, it's so humid. So I've been running my air. Of course, I keep it on auto, but inshallah, it doesn't run over, you know, like 80 bucks. I just hope so, inshallah, because I have been running my air while I'm at home because it's just too hot to not have it on. Usually, like most of the time, I can bear it not being on, but I think because I'm coming off of my, you know, cycle, I just need the air. So anyway, we have for our energy bill, we have 2, 40, 45, 50, 51. I think it was 51 and some change, so that's fine. I overpay on my other bills, so it's covered. Okay, and then education debt, which is my student loans. Oh, that's Bank of America, so put that down. So we need 30, so we have a 20 and a 10. So now for education, we have 2, 40, 50, and 60, and that is correct. All right, and then for Bank of America, we have 55. So Bank of America is my credit card. I explained in another video that this bill is usually due on the 18th, but because I overpaid by like 2 to 3 months, I actually did not have to pay anything at all this month, but I'm choosing to because we wanna pay this off this year, inshallah. But I changed the due date to something later so that I could break it up instead of paying it at once, if that makes sense. So anyway, we need to do 55, so our last 50 and a 5. So now Bank of America has 50, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, put the sticky note back on here. And we're gonna put this back. And that is it for my bills. I will probably unstuff this and take it to the bank tomorrow, inshallah, because bills are due. But luckily, it's the weekend, so nothing will come out on the weekend. All right, so now we are going to hop into high priority. Y'all, I be trying so hard to remember to get thumbnails. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Anything new that you guys notice is from Budget with Maddie. I did buy her mystery bag, so go back and watch that video to see everything that I bought. Let's get into this video, our high priority savings. We're gonna start with our debt, of course. Y'all, I'm such in a rush. I didn't grab none of my markers. They have our markers, so let's see. All right, so of course y'all know we did $10 because we have a low budget. Like, I would love to do more than 10, but we're gonna do what our budget allows us to do. And it's better to stuff something than nothing. All right, let's put our 10 in here. I'm gonna put these in order because I think I'm starting to confuse myself by having the big bills in the back. Anyway, so we have 100 in the bank. Then we have 50, 60, 70, and 80. So we have 180 in debt. And this is just extra money on top of what I'm saving in my saving challenges. So y'all, I can't wait to like unstuff with you guys towards the end of the year. Student loans got skipped this time. Rainy day. So this used to be, I think I forgot what this used to be, but Budget with Maddie gave me a rainy day placeholder. So I'm using that instead for my emergency. That's what it is. So let's take this out of here. And it came with this envelope. This is it's a nice envelope. Anyway, I know this, okay. Put that on the side. Our Hello Kitty challenge. Y'all, I love this Hello Kitty challenge. I made it myself, so sorry you can't find it anywhere. All right, so we are gonna put 15 in here today. Let me put this in order. All right, so we have 10. And then 5. Oh, that's a horrible 5. I probably should have put that in my binder. These 5s are the worst. Anyway. So now in our rainy day, we have 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Y'all, we are $10 away from 200. Y'all, it's the small little wins that really make me so happy. Like, it may not seem like a lot, but it's adding up. Like, I don't know, because I was scared to start this channel, and I was scared to start this journey and to do this with you guys on camera and to see the growth on camera and to watch the growth back. Alhamdulillah, you know, God has truly been merciful to me. Alhamdulillah. So we are going to mark off our little Hello Kitty. We're gonna just put a heart right next to her. Y'all, we are almost done with the Hello Kitty one though. We have 3 left. That's crazy. It's because I always forget. Like, I need thumbnails. Okay. Like, I want cute thumbnails too. So we are done with our rainy day. Put that back. We're gonna go to our car maintenance. All right, car maintenance is gonna get $10 today. And leave it at 10. Oh. Okay. Get myself together. Okay, so car maintenance now has 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. So we have 300. Yep, we have 369. I need my car washed. And I also the tag on my car is due this month, so some of this will be spent. So really quickly, maybe y'all don't care, but okay, Budget with Maddie did give me a $300 placeholder, and it's so nice, you guys, but I like my placeholder. I love that my placeholder is colorful and it represents who I am. You know, it has a little Muslim girl on it and it's colorful and it's pink. So even though she gave me this, I am still going to use my placeholder. I love the stuff that she gave me, don't get me wrong, but I like my placeholder, so I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, so supplements got skipped. Hair maintenance did not get skipped. Hair maintenance is going to be getting $4. Just like this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 going towards our hair. 1, 2, and 4, because there were 2. And my friend, she might do my hair, so if she does, I'm still going to save this money so I can get it professionally done, you know, every once in a while, if she does my hair. Okay, and then Run the Race also got skipped this week. We just made sure to hit the important stuff. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to our low priority. Low priority, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? We're gonna go to copay. Copay is the only thing in here that got stuffed because of how low our budget was this week. And it's gonna get $5. All right, so now copay has 10, 15, and 20. Because I did mention in my previous video that I had a tooth removal and they sent me the bill. It's like 34, 35 bucks. So I'm just gonna prioritize making sure that it gets paid off sooner than later. I don't wanna dwell on that. But that's it for this binder. And yes, this was my savings challenge binder, but because of Budget with Maddie, we have a new binder, and look at her, y'all. She is gorgeous. Like, I am in love with her. This is what she's looking like, y'all. It's so stinking beautiful. You can't tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's it. You're lying. Like, and you guys know I was a real stickler about having like a pink binder, but I kind of love like the pink against this light nude color. Like, I don't know what color this is. I'm gonna have to look on her website, but I love it so much. I feel like I'm starting to come a long way in this whole budgeting journey and YouTube and stuff. Anyway, let's keep going. We are going to start with our rolled dice per usual. Take out our dice. And y'all, I want the Savings with Grace, her dice tray. But unfortunately, my budget it's not in my budget to get it. And it's not expensive. It's not at all. But I need to prioritize that money elsewhere. That's just what it is right now. So they're not going anywhere. Hope, inshallah. I think they are something that's going to be on her website for a while. So if I come into some money or someone gives me some money, I'll buy it. But for right now, I'm not gonna force myself to buy stuff I can't afford. We're not gonna do that. That defeats the purpose of budgeting. So anyway, we rolled last week. We rolled 18, but we rolled 18 bucks. So let's mark that off. We rolled a 4. Where's my 4? That's 5. Here's my 4. We rolled a 4. We rolled 2 3s. And then we rolled a 6 and a 2. So a 6. Waitanun. You guys, look, we have made such progress on this. Like, I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to make progress on this, but so happy that I am. So we have 10. I hate this 5. I'm gonna put this in the bag because I know where I think I want it to go. 15. All right. Let's add this with the rest of my money. All these monies. Let's see. Y'all, I have to go to work today. So after this recording, I'm hitting the hay because I work night shifts. So, all right. Let's give this a count. We have 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. $121, you guys. We have made such good progress on this. How much do you guys think that this saves? I don't know. Maybe 200. Doesn't say. Anyway. Let us go ahead and we're gonna roll for next week, or the I keep saying next week. It's not next week, it's the week after next. So let's roll our dice and see how many rolls. Ooh, 4 rolls. 4. I kind of want a big number again. I like getting big numbers in my saving challenges. Okay, we have a 3 plus a 3. All right, let's see. Plus 2. All right, 1 more. Oh, no 1s. Y'all know we don't do 1s. That's too low. And a 6. Yes, ma'am. All right. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. And then 12 plus 2 is 14. So let's double check that math real quick. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6 is 14. So next week, we're gonna do 14, and I'm happy with that. Let's just put that on the bag. Yeah, I think roll the dice has been my favorite so far. All right, and then y'all look at my Princess Jasmine. Oh my Allah. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Budget with Maddie did her big one with this. I love it so much. Like, y'all need to go watch that video and see my excitement when I saw this. She did, it's so beautiful. I love it. So each icon is $10. So we're just starting this today. So we're gonna take our 10 and then our blue marker, and we're just gonna put a dot here. I think a dot is good. I've never had these like matte ones, but I do hope that they erase all the same. I'll be sad if it doesn't. But all right, we have our $10 in there. Each icon is $10, so it'll save me $100, inshallah. I just want to bulk up my saving challenges and, you know, prioritize saving money the best that I can. And that's that for right now. I do need to come back to this binder, but I'm going to come back to it later. All right, we are moving on to this one. I also have been enjoying stuffing this one as well. I need to get a cover for these, but they're kind of expensive, so that's why I haven't gotten one yet. Anyway, moving on. We stuffed, or we asked my phone. I can't say her name because I use my phone to record, but I asked my phone what number to choose between 1 and 15, and she chose 5. Well, she chose 3, but I turned it into a 5 because 3 was too low. So I chose 5, and then she chose 9 and 15. I think I'm gonna stop telling her to choose 1 through 15. I think I'm just gonna tell her 5 through 15 because I feel like anything lower than a 5 is just too low. So anyway, put that right there. It's gonna get a 5. And I'm gonna put this crummy 5 in here. That's what I was saving this for. So we're gonna put this in here. It's so crummy. But I think leaving it in here for some months is gonna flatten it out. Yeah. Okay, 13, it's gonna get 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have just rounded it up to 10, but that's okay. I feel like I didn't have a lot to talk about this video. But I've recorded like 3 videos in the past couple of weeks, so I've just kind of talked about everything per, you know, all these videos. So anyway, 14 is gonna get 15. That's funny. 14 gets 15. I'm gonna put the 5 in the front just so when I unstuff this, I'll be like surprised. I'll be like, what? I don't know. Does that sound silly to y'all? I don't think it sounds silly to me because I know how my brain works. I will definitely forget there's a 10 in here, and I'll be so excited to see how much I've saved. Like when I first started this challenge, I was counting. Like I would like count like every single one, but now I've stopped counting, so I have no idea what this number is gonna be. I have no idea. All right, so this is trash. So let me see. I think I'm going to do 4 slots this time, 15, 16, 17, and 18, because I really want to make sure I finish this by the time close to the end of the year. I'm going to ask my phone off camera what she wants me to put in 15, 16, 17, and 18, and I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see right now. And then yeah, that's that for that. Let's close this up. It's getting thick too, you guys. Don't y'all love like when you're saving challenges and your binders get thick? Like, ooh, we saving money. I really wish this clip was a little longer, but it's all right. All right, and then we have our $3. And that's gonna go in our $1 challenge. Now, y'all know I do my $1 challenge a little different every time. This time, I'm using my Savings with Grace, but all my 5s are gone, all my 8 slots are gone. All I have left is 10 and 12. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna put these 3 bills in the front. That way I know it's not enough money. You know what I mean? Like, it's not enough. So we need $7 more to have to at least fill one of the 10s. That's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just keep it in the front here. We're not gonna mark the slip, the challenge, because it's not enough money. Inshallah, we will come back and when I do my weekly check-in with you guys, I will have enough. So that's that. No need to dwell on it. All right, so I tried to fit all of my binders in this frame. This binder, y'all, is a big binder. I love it though, but it is very big. So anyway, I really enjoyed this stuffing with you guys. I made it kind of quick because, like I said, I have to go to work tonight, and so I'm gonna go hit the hay before I gotta go into work. So I didn't want to sit with you guys for too long, but I did enjoy this stuffing. I enjoyed myself. Inshallah, you guys enjoyed this stuffing as well. Yeah, let me know let me know about the topics that we discussed, the book that we talked about. Have you guys read it? Will you read it? What do you think of it? The show When the Phone Rings, have you guys watched it? What do you think of it? You know, things like that. So I am gonna get out of here. Inshallah, you guys enjoyed this stuffing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Inshallah. Masalama. Bye bye.